I've got an idea. This is the dumbest mutator setting that I ever came up with, so we're going to do that. Max ball speed, super fast. Ball weight, super light. Ball size, gigantic. Ball bounciness, super high. Boost amount, I'll do unlimited. Unlimited. Rumble, default. Gravity low, obviously. Demolish on contact. Respawn time 3 seconds. Yeah, this all seems to be very, very good news. First goal wins. That's probably the dumbest way that we could do this. Yeah, so it's drop shot. All of the worst mutators imaginable. And the tournament's called Nose. Who's got a funny name? Who's got a funny name? Actually, I've always liked the name Heinous Panther, and he resubscribed today. So let's watch Heinous Panther's game. I think that's a cool name. I've got to really quickly freeze the screen. Don't worry about that. It's going to come back any minute. There we go. Oh, what the? Can you choose what color you are in? Wait a minute. Is this a new like tournament thing? You can choose what color your team is. Either way, this is going to be really, really hard. Like Gen Z is the most difficult color to see. Like the floor on Heinous Panther's side of the field, which has been damaged, doesn't actually show up very well. Oh, that's a big chance now for Gen Z. I'm not sure why he's taking his time here. He just needs to boom that ball literally into the blue half, and it's a goal probably. Oh no, wait, no, I've got this the other way around. That's his side of the field that's going that color. Okay, this is really confusing. No, wait, it's not. No, that's his damage. Okay, the damage that he's doing is the grey damage. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So, if you do get the boomer powered up in this mutator setting tournament, and you just hit the ball straight up into the ceiling, it'll bounce up and down so fast that it'll hit like a tile to damage it, then delete it, and then it'll score. So that's like one of the ways to get goals in this mode, is just hit the ball really hard into the ceiling in your opponent's half. We've got all of the mutator settings basically. It's a pretty cool, pretty funny, I would say, little mini game. I'd encourage you to give it a go. Dark Gen Z is struggling to get the ball moving in this half. No, it is actually this. Yeah, the damage that's been done to this half is by Heinous Panther. So we've really got confused by this by this different team color. I'm curious as to what the worst possible team color will be. Somebody told me that if you go team color white, the damage you do, or the damage in your half, is actually invisible, so you don't actually know what parts of your floor have been damaged. Surely this could be a goal now for Heinous Panther. He's trying to drag it down with the magnet. That might be in. There it is, 1-1. It's first to 3 wins, but these guys are taking their sweet time to get goals. We might see the full 5 minutes. Force default team colors. Is that an option? Or is that just something I, would have to tell people to do? I'm not sure. It is an option. So is this like those colors are hurting your head? I mean, I think it's it's okay for one tournament. I'm alright with looking at this to see what's happening, just see what it looks like. It is a pretty cool car. Not gonna lie, I like the dark car. I'm definitely a fan of this. You see just the secondary color. Okay. Now that's a good shot by Heinous Panther. Oh, he got a corner bounce on one of the hexes, but it still might be on target. He doesn't need to touch this. Wait a minute. That's a great freeze by Dark, but he's got to come back in. Sorry, it's probably his clan tags, Dark, as this is what the new clan tags look like, or whatever they're called, teams. Gen Z with a clutch freeze to keep things tied up, and now it's Heinous Panther is in trouble. It's bouncing multiple times in his half. Is it going to make 3 consecutive touches on the same tile? No, it's not, because here comes Heinous Panther. He's blasted at his own half, though. He needs to get this out of danger. And he's got a really good chance to, stick it fast into Dark Gen Z's half. There it is. Gen Z slows it down. Clubs, clubs. That's the one. That's the one. Oh! Own goal by Heinous Panther. Gen Z back in the lead 2-1. Our LCS is on twitch.tv/Rocket League, by the way. I'll be hosting them before, when they go live. So in 45 minutes, if you haven't found the channel, I'll send you over there, don't worry. Risky kickoff by Gen Z, Dark, out of the club Dark. I'm getting so confused by these new clubs, man. Really, really confusing stuff. So the boot could be huge, but it's actually damage to Heinous Panther's half. Remember, he needs a goal to take us into overtime. The fact that it's first to 3 doesn't matter if the game ends and it's 2-1 or 1-0, just stay live. You want my commentary? We're not going to do that today, but I might do that in the future where, like I said, if there's a really interesting series, I might just go live and talk about the game as it's happening. And you guys can watch. Right, it's now or never for Heinous Panther. He's missed the ball, so that's a bad start. Is he going to use this freeze? Yes, he is. I'm not sure if that was wise. How on earth is he going to get the ball into a hole now? And that's going to be game for Gen Z. Moves on into round 2. Not many goals in the first round here, so we'll have to wait and see if other players in this tournament have figured out a way to score more reliably. Pretty much what you want to do is get the ball bouncing straight up and down in the opposition half, using any means necessary. Mario, thanks for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream today. Okay, we're actually into overtime. How is this? Wait. Oh, that's overtime and that's the winning goal, I think. We've just dropped. Yeah, okay, I was so confused. I was like, how is it 2-1 overtime? That should be GG. It's because we're watching a replay. Okay, congratulations there. Wait, it was Ollie who lost, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, no, Ollie won. Ollie, thanks. Congrats to Ollie on the win. Like, let's see now. The Brysel's right. Nathan versus Chronic. Freddy versus Revster. Alright, this is... No, wait, we can't actually spectate this one yet. All Dominus players suck. I think we need to watch this one. Hopefully Kraftik is a Dominus player. We can get a little bit of a rivalry going on here. Let's wait and see. I'm going to wait for this game. I like this. I like this one. 1981. We'll do this instead. Just for the time being. So I think in 2,000 subs is cooler than 2,600 sub points. How are we at 2525? Oh, this match has started. Hold on a second. Because just people have been going mad with subs and like tier 3 subs and gifts and stuff. Did I say 1,000? Risky Sauce, thanks for the Prime. Alright, so we've got a completely different name here. This is the player whose team is called All Dominus Players Suck. Unfortunately, Kraftik is an Octane. That would have been a great little rivalry there. A story and it's in a Twitch tournament game. Would have been great. Yeah, let me just run that. Let me just talk about what I was talking about before we started this tournament real quick. Wait a minute. What is this? Bubble, that is not the right direction, mate. Like, there was no imminent danger. He's just done a really perfect own goal there, and Kraftik takes the lead. A fantastically timed own goal, I might add. Very well played. But yeah, let me just, like I said, talk a little bit more about. Let me talk a little bit more about this. You know, host or watching, or maybe having an RLCS viewing party here on Twitch. So what would you guys want me to do if we're watching RLCS together? Obviously, I can't play Rocket League because that's far too. Like, I have to focus far too much on what I'm doing, so I can't play Rocket League while watching RLCS. I could play like another game that's really, really easy to play. I don't know if that would be interesting, or should we just like have a blank screen, facecam only? Yeah, see, I could do facecam and chat only. We could just do that. Would that be the best way to do it? Marbles is another option. Yes, we could do marbles, marble racing RLCS viewing party. What do you guys think about that? There's facecam only or marble racing RLCS viewing party. Press 1 for facecam only, 2 for marbles. We're not doing this today, by the way, but this is just something that we're probably going to do in the future. Okay, it looks like the majority of people would like marbles to be happening at the same time. Obviously, I would not be watching the marbles. I wouldn't be Is this another own goal by Bubble? What's he doing? This would not be like me doing marble commentary. You see there the danger though. If you can get the ball bouncing up and down in the other player in the other half, then you're onto a winning strategy really. So yeah, this is pretty much what would happen. Just host RLCS so they get views. Well, they would actually get views. People would need to watch RLCS to have any idea what I'm talking about. I'm not going to be like streaming RLCS. I'm thinking of just having RLCS on one of my monitors. I'll be watching this stream. I'll probably need to have the audio on just so that you guys can sync up your stream with mine. And we can watch it at the same time. But yeah, we would only have the audio on my stream, and you'd have to go and watch the RLCS stream on twitch.tv/Rocket League, obviously. And then, yeah, I could just like have marble races going on at the same time, but I'm not going to be watching the marble racing. I'm going to be watching RLCS and talking about RLCS and looking at my Twitch chat and chatting to you guys about the games. And marble racing could just be like a side thing. Isn't it delayed commentary from you? Well, if you don't pause the RLCS stream, yes, it would be. It would be a slight delay. It'd be like 5 seconds. But if you like pause the RLCS stream, and then we've got a magnet here for Craftic. That's cheeky. If you pause the RLCS stream, and then like press play after about 5 seconds, it should be synced up. So that might work out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that idea, because you know I'm thinking about doing it for next weekend maybe, just to give it a go. We'll have to wait and see. Have to wait and see what's happening though, and see what games are on. I don't know if I want to do it for all the games. Doing this tomorrow, I don't think so, but you never know. Maybe. Well, no promises. No promises. There we go. The win actually is going to come in for Bubble. I was looking at my chat to see what you guys are chatting about, but this is a bit more of a well-played game in terms of how well the players have scored into their own sides. What on earth? What on earth just happened? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
400 bits for fast forwarding Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime. Also, where am I on queue for review POC?
Let me check, Nation. Silly mutator attorney. Oh, for goodness sake. What was that? There's so many own goals. So many own goals. When you pause and play the stream, the matches go back to live. Oh, really? Okay. I know if I pause on my mobile, it doesn't go back to live. It takes a bit longer. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's not for everybody. All right, let's check in on Sparkle Pony versus Blade and see what's happening. And I'll also check Nation, see where you're at in this. Hugh, have you sent me a replay yet, Nation? I've not looked at my Discord DMs today, but if you sent me one today, then or yesterday, then I'll have to add you to the queue. But I don't think you're in it right now. Is that a win for Blade? It is. Sparkle Pony. What a goal. Oh no, Sparkle Pony, what was that? That was like the double own goal. What if you just did commentary during breaks between games? I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I think I want to like talk about the games live as they're happening, if at all. That's the only thing I'd really be interested in doing. Yeah, we probably stick to that. Man, this you need to go play this, by the way. Don't judge this tournament, or don't judge these mutator settings before you try them. They're really funny. They're really, really funny. You need to give this a go with your mates. Just get in voice comms and score some really, really stupid goals. That ceiling goal, yeah, it was pretty decent. I put you off. It was so funny. Tech Shock, thanks for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. I really do, man. And, welcome to the stream today. Wow, there's actually no goals in over half the game here. Players figured out that the best way to score is actually just booming the ball into the ceiling in the opposition half. This is exactly what you want to do, and there it is immediately. Bronze in game takes the lead with a well-placed grappling hook. Look at that. Straight into the ceiling, straight down, one touch and two, and it's a goal. I think that could have been a goal even if it was a fully intact floor at the start of on the first impact there. It may still have been a goal. Right, can Listy use any of this damaged area to his or her advantage? Not sure if it's he or her, of course. The clue for Listy was what just happened in his own half. He's got to realize, okay, like hitting the ball straight into the ceiling might be the way to do this, and there it is. Listy hooks it down with the plunger. I love it. This is very, very good shot selection by both players. A great setup as well by Bronze in game. I did love that. I did like that touch a lot. Best of one would have been funnier and faster. The only reason I didn't do best of one is in case the grand final was over before we got in. But after seeing how terrible everybody is at hitting the ball into the ceiling in the opposition half very, very quickly, yeah, we could maybe do this best of one, and I think it would work. Now, we just need a touch here for Listy, and it's a goal. Any touch on the ball is a goal. Any touch on the ball I guess he's not interested. He's just gonna miss. Okay, that's a goal actually. If he just leaves it, or is it? No, it's bounced off the edge of a hex there, and gone into the wrong half. These guys are really making a meal out of this one. It's still tied up. 1 minute remaining. Nice little freeze there for Listy, but again, not really getting much height onto the ball. It's just bouncing slow and low into the half of Bronze at heart, or Bronze in game rather. This is much better. 1 bounce, 2. Here it comes back down again. It's hit the edge. It's an unfortunate outcome there for Bronze at heart. I keep saying Bronze at heart. He's GC at heart. Right now, he just needs to get this ball into that wide open hole. That's all he needs to do. It is a large ball though, so if the player those aren't hexagons. I think they are actually hexagons. Are they not? Wait a minute. Hold on. Can I not? I just realized you can't use the... You can only spectate these perspectives. Yeah, they are hexagons. What are you on about? Arc Messiah, you've been. You just exposed yourself. 1 goal lead for GC. Heart, this another really stupid one, isn't it? Yep. Oh no. What are these mutators? Just everything. It's just every mutator pretty much. Oh, now that could be an equalizer though. And it is. There you go. Listy just needed to get 1 ball bouncing in the opposition half. And there is a tie game. Are we going to see another kickoff goal? You don't need damage to be done on any of these tiles to have a good chance of scoring in them. You just need a ball bouncing into the opposition half. There it is. Is this going to be not bouncing vertically enough? And now he's got it bouncing completely sideways. Now Mutators, or rather Rumble, is going to be entering the fray. Listy makes it difficult for GC at heart to make contact, but he still doesn't get any damage done. Oh, a strong kickoff for Listy. Oh, nicely done by Bronze in game though. Very, very good follow. Of course, we're on limited boost here, so you use that to kind of floor pinch the ball on kickoff. Listy playing tricks though. Oh my word! What a shot by Bronze in game. Blasts it right into the ceiling, and it didn't even need to make multiple contacts. It's just gone straight in. Look at that. Wow. Wow, what a shot. Impressive stuff. And congrats on the advancing into the next round. Super Slimy, thanks for the 4-month in a row resub. 100 bits from Gypsy Boy as well. Well, how do I get my 400 bits, by the way, so I can cheer 400 bits in someone else's stream? How do I get this? Then I see you guys have all got this. All right, let's see what's or if we can find an even game on the bracket here. Oh, a 2-2 with Lenny involved. This is going to be a bean fest. I'm in your house, thanks to the Prime sub. Rampage RL, thanks to the 23-month in a row. Welcome back, and or welcome and welcome back, respectively. 37 seconds remaining. Lenny versus Talo. Lenny has really got the ball moving, but it's in his half, and he's lost. He's struggling, and it's just gone in. Talo gets the win. Oh, it didn't even make contact. There it is. It was Talo's ball the whole time, and Lenny's just driving in circles. Oh no, Lenny, where did it all go wrong, mate? Talo is going to advance. Another black car, winning a game. Well done. Well played, Lenny. Very good. Very good stuff. Oh, thanks for 400 bits. Jangler, the Bow Jangler, thanks for 400 bits. How do I get my 400 bits?
On Prime for bits.
Watch Jack Ryan on Prime. What's that? What is this? What is Jack Ryan on Prime? I don't know what this is. Let's watch this game at the top. The Brycel's Right versus Exists. Let's hop into this. Round 4, by the way. The promotion is over. Oh, you can't do it now. The promo is over. Oh, my bad. Well, thanks to all of you guys who are, cheering over here. I do appreciate that. All right, good save there by Exists. He didn't make it look easy, but he made it work. That's a crucial touch, actually, by Brycel's Right. He was going to be taking damage in his half, and he is going to be taking damage in his half now. Just trying to get the ball to be moving with their own coloured trail is, a big part of this. Your resub didn't drop a notification. If you resub and nothing happens, remember you got to refresh your page sometimes. Just really quickly refresh my stream, and then there will sometimes be a share button at the top of the chat, and you can click on that. What's her sub points, or what's her sub count at now? We're at 1985. I never did get a screenshot of above 2,000. I don't think I never did. But either way, we did get above 2,000 at some point. Like it says 1990 in from Nightbot, but that's actually a slight miscalculation by Nightbot. We're at 1985 apparently, or make that 1986. Suskane 14. Quiet J-Man, thanks for the 2 month in a row Twitch Prime as well. Welcome back. I appreciate that. Hey, thanks to Claudio. There it is. There is the Twitch Prime resub. 3 months. Just needed to hit that refresh button.
Yeah, I did this a while ago, but forgot to press share.
Hey, no problem, man. There is your pop-up. We're at 1986 now. You don't usually get obviously you don't usually get a new sub for
Thanks for the info.
resubs.
Keep up the good work.
No problem at all. No problem at all. He also scored a kickoff goal to start the game. There was also an own goal by him later, to be fair. For in your game. Yeah. I knew it was going to be a beanfest. I saw 2-2. I was like, fantastic. This is going to be great. Somebody's going to mess up extravagantly. Now, this is a big chance for the tie game for Brycel's right. He's got one of the most powerful Rumble power-ups. This is also a very powerful Rumble power-up. It's saved, though, by Brycel's right. Respawn, but he can't get the double save. 2-0 for Exists. Good pressure. And there is no chance for Brycel's right to use one of the strongest power-ups in the game. That is, of course, the Boomer. Unfortunately for him. He would have loved to just blast that ball. I mean, if you don't have any like actual holes in the floor in your half, it's pretty safe to just boom the ball in any direction. In drop shot with this, yeah, you can pretty much just boom it anywhere, because eventually it is going to get into the other player's half and it'll probably bounce down into their floor at some point. The only thing you need to be careful of is don't boom it into a place that they can easily get underneath, in case they use that power to their advantage. They can get a little redirect on the Boomer. Should be a 3-0 here for Exists. He's looking very controlled. Here he comes, spiraling down. It's difficult to control the large ball, albeit light. It is still very large, so it might be light for its size, but it's much heavier than a regular Rocket League ball. A regular Rocket League ball, and there's a nice goal actually. Bryce's right is going to put one on the board. Cheeky little rebound here. I don't think Exists showed him enough respect. He was sitting underneath the ball, but not enough urgency maybe. But another thing, by the way, if you're just tuning in live on Twitch and you want to have a chance of winning a Crimson Maverick, then check my Twitter for my last tweet. If you can correctly predict all 5 results for today's RLCS, not just results, but all 5 series scores exactly, then I will give you that car. It's the new car for Rocket Pass. And I'm thinking of doing that, maybe. I might do it every single RLCS day this league play, just for fun. So definitely follow me on Twitter and pay attention on the day of RLCS if you want to have a chance of winning some Rocket Pass painted items for getting your predictions right. I'll be very impressed if anybody can get them completely right, of course. Oh, hold on a second. That was a chance actually for Bryce's right. I'm not sure if it was on target, but good save for Exists, who will keep him at bay. We probably have a couple of people. Yeah, we do have Toasty in the quarterfinal already. And Exists is going to join him right now. Clicks is beating Dan on the bracket. All Dominus players Suck and Mickey are tied up. Blade and Mangy is cute are yet to start. Lucky 2-1 up. 2-0 for Talo. Okay, let's get into this one. I'll have a 2-all on a first to 3 wins. Is Media Share on? No, Media Share. Well, I mean, Media Share might be on, but it's not going to autoplay, and I'm not going to put on any songs right now, so don't use it. Don't use Media Share. Asto or Assault Whoa 9. Thanks for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. We're 13 off 2K. That's pretty cool. All these new subs add into the total. Nah, I don't think it is a real Toasty. I've not seen the real Toasty in a while. Oh, Jensen almost won the game with a piece of control and a half there. But this is dangerous now for Zero. The trail is still the right color for him, but he didn't get the ball moving up and down in the opposition half. And again, he's got it moving sideways. He needs to get more vertical momentum on this. Got to get it going up and down to get more and more damage. There's a miss though by Jensen. Bounce into the ceiling. Is going to get saved on the recovery. Zero almost took it there as Jensen misplay. Now Jensen's got to be careful. He can't just be bouncing the ball straight into the ceiling in his own half, because there are holes in some of the locations. Same thing for Zero though. Oh, and that's going to be straight into his goal, and it is game over. Jensen takes it. Zero caught out by the pace on this one. He was not ready for the ball to rebound quite this hard on that bounce there. That's where it all went wrong. You got to remember the ball's going to be moving much faster off walls than you expect, because the bounciness is high and the ball is light and gravity is low. They all combine to make some pretty ridiculous bounces. See what Blade and Mangia's Cute are up to. Mangia's Cute 1-0. That game did just end. I think everybody except that one game have moved into the quarterfinals. Let's wait for a quarterfinal. You can't see the score in game. Why can you not see a score in game? What happened? I mean, I could see it. Will I be checking all the predictions after today on Twitter? I'll probably just I'll scroll to the bottom and then I'll Control F, because I told people what format to do it in, so I'll Control F with the actual scores and then see if anybody has a direct match. Which all is which in the predictions? What do you mean? Are there's not two like teams with like ALL as acronyms, are there? I don't think that there are, at least. Nice. It should be ALG. Oh well. Allegiance has two L's. I mean, I just wrote ticks. Why not? So Taylor is the one who eliminated Lenny earlier on. Now let's see if he can continue the run of form. That is dangerous. It's a dangerous ball in Lucky's half, but fortunately for him, it had a blue trailer. It would have been doing damage and just gone straight in. Whoa, okay. Well, I mean, it's pretty hard to see that was an opening, but an opening it is. And what a shot by Lucky. He just ricocheted that off 2 wells and found the open net. One color tech, thanks to the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Can you guys see? You guys should be able to see the score. Yeah, you can. I don't know. Don't know why you couldn't see the score earlier, whoever it was, but I mean, I can see it. The invert controls video is hilarious. I'm glad you think so. Was that a 199 km/h? We had a 200 earlier, so not the fastest of the day. Oh, Lucky again. Fortunate to escape conceding, as the disruptor nearly threw him off there. You can get a bit of revenge though. There it is. Oh, the fake goal by Taylor. It's going to result in a goal. I don't know if this was at all intentional by Taylor. You see, he jumps up here to try and spike this in. He knew he needed a very, very light touch, and it might have actually been Lucky screwing himself over there. I reckon Taylor wasn't even trying to score. He was trying to boom that ball, but the disruptor sent him over the top of it. Okay, is this going to be a direct goal? No, it's on the edge of the hex. So there's a hole, but no goal just yet. You don't like this game mode? I think it's pretty funny. I've played this a few times with some of my friends, and some of the moments in Rocket League where I've laughed the most have come from this. Just stupid mutator settings. It's good to go back to every once in a while. 1300? What do you mean 1300? What's 1300? I don't know what is 1300. What's amazing? L31 or wait, I don't know how to read this. Lichtmatch Ross. I don't know how to read your name, but thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you as well for the Prime sub from Sober Clown. That's us 10 off 2k again on the sub goal, which is pretty cool. In terms of sub points, by the way, in case you're wondering, we're at 2534, so we're miles off 2600, but the 2k would be a pretty cool thing to see again. Oh, the scroll is there. You just didn't scroll up. Ah, okay. You're new to Twitch. Yeah. If you can't see the score at the top of the screen, just scroll up. You've probably just got your screen cropped a little bit more than you should. Remember, guys, if you do want to get involved in any of my, prediction contests on Twitter for RLCS League play, you need to actually make the you need to reply to my tweet before the first game of the day starts. Like, if the game has begun between Allegiance and FlyQuest today, then you can't tweet at me anymore. You're going to be too late. So I'll make sure to go and open that tweet and not refresh it at a certain point. I'm sure that if somebody does get all the predictions right in time, they'll let me know. I'm sure. By the way, Taylor just scored another fake aerial goal. And I never thought this was going to be a consistent way to score. But somehow it is for him. He's one goal away from the semi-final. That is really dangerous, though, and that's going to be a goal for Lucky 2-all. Taylor's got to do it the hard way once again. We're at 1991 subs. That's the year I was born, for anybody who didn't know. And yeah, RLCS starts in 18 minutes, so you can stay right here and catch it, probably. I don't think we're going to be... Whoa! Whoa! How is this not doing damage in Lucky's end? Hacks! And he's trying to get the cheeky little no movement goal. That was so BM by Lucky. He's letting the ball do the work and he's just standing there looking at it. Shows the danger of... or how dangerous it can be if you could just get the ball moving up and down in the other player's half, though. Like, it does these little slight changes of direction when it hits off the side of a hex. It doesn't go straight back up. It'll do all these diagonal, like slightly angled bounces. Good interception there by Taylor. And it looks like we're going to be going into overtime. Unless... no, it was going to need to be an own goal by Lucky, actually, because I don't think there's any openings yet in Taylor's half. It's a strong position right now for Taylor. Very good kickoff. There's one bounce. There's two. There's three. And there's four. Oh my goodness, it's not gone in, though. Lucky keeps it out. Barely. But he is in a pretty rough spot in terms of how much damage has been done. The freeze by Taylor as well, causing problems. Another fake by Taylor. He's done so many fake aerials. I don't think they've been intentional. Alright, finally a chance for Lucky to do some damage. He's got the magnet as well. Probably should have activated it to stop the ball from going right past him at this speed. You know, that being said, it might have slowed down and gone into the hole. You never know. Massive ocean of space for Taylor to shoot at now. Huge area is wide open on Lucky's half. But there is the goal. Taylor just needed to win a 50-50 and then watch the ball bounce in. He is going to advance to the semi-finals. Let's hop back out to the bracket and see what else is going on. Exist, I don't think you get XP from tournaments. No, I don't think you do. Which is just another reason that tournaments are kind of like, oh man, it could be better, you know? So, alright, press 1 if you want to see Exists versus Mickey. 2 if you want to see Taylor versus Jensen. We've seen Taylor and Exists already this tournament. We've seen Jensen as well. I don't think we've seen Mickey, so we'll probably might go for Mickey, just because we've not seen him yet. What are you guys doing? What are you all yelling about? Rocket League start streaming? Yeah, Rocket League always do a countdown for like an hour. So it'll be 1 hour, or it'll be 15 minutes until Rocket League stream content actually begins, or RLCS content actually begins. You're not going to miss anything, probably. I think we should be done with this tournament. Whoa! Exists! Has just scored a cracking own goal. I swear, all of the good goals in this tournament have been own goals. He's trying to boom it straight up into the ceiling to get it bouncing and out Trash's half. 311 kilometers an hour, are you kidding me? That's outrageous. He's trying to do, you know, the idea was good. He's trying to get it bouncing straight up and down, and I'm Trash, please ignore his half. Just so that the ball can do damage to the floor, create an opening, and then go in all before I'm Trash can react. But you've got to hit it straight up into the ceiling. You can't hit it like barely angled towards your own half, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble there. Legacy X Manier, or Manier, don't know how to say that. Thanks for the Prime sub though. That's us 8 away from 2k. Don't know if we're going to get it in time, but I appreciate all the support today, guys. You've all been very kind, as always. Now Exists, we saw him winning on stream earlier, and he looked very controlled in his victory. It was probably the most impressive win that we saw. But that own goal pretty much sums up how unfortunate you can get sometimes in this game mode. The ball doesn't always bounce the way that you want it to go, and then, yep, you just conceded. This has taken a really nice long shot, though. No way, if he'd sniped that one. And Trash, please ignore. Was not going to be back in time to save it. Seviang, thanks for 3 months in a row. Welcome back.
This new Roblox mode has weird graphics.
It does, yeah. I guess if there's ever going to be a Rocket League tournament that could look like Roblox, I suppose this could be it. Never played Roblox myself. Is it like what's it about? Do you just like, is it like Lego or something? Like there's tiles in this, so yeah, I suppose it's basically the same thing. Another long range snipe and another narrow miss for Exists. He's got a good idea of where that opening is. That's impressive that he can consistently find that area with his touches. Like Lego now, but it used to be better. Roblox used to be better until they made it like Lego. Good reaction there by Exists. He realizes that he's left an opening and he sniped that exact same spot again. Great play. He mistimed his half volley, turns back around, gets the knock on to I'm trash, please ignore, and gets the rebound shot in off the ceiling. Roblox is pretty much the best game ever. It's a bunch of random game modes. Interesting. Maybe I'll have to check it out. I did get somebody. I got offered to. This is probably one of the strangest offers I ever got. But yeah, there was this company doing a whole bunch of tournaments. They wanted to run a Rocket League tournament and a Roblox tournament. I don't even know what a Roblox tournament looks like. But they were like, "Can you commentate Roblox?" I'm like, I mean, I don't know really. Is it that hard to commentate? Would it be difficult to understand what's going on? Is it hard? Anybody who played it, is it difficult? They asked me to commentate it. I was like, no. I don't know what it would even look like, a Roblox tournament. Oh, nicely done there by Exist. You'll notice that if you do want the haymaker to work on the gigantic ball, you really need to be haymakering the ball in the direction that it's already moving. You want to supplement the ball's speed. You want to add to the ball's speed. Because if you're trying to fight against the ball, if you're trying to force it to go a direction that it's already working against, you're probably going to lose that fight. We saw that just moments before. Okay, this huge chance now. Is Teresh going to use the spikes? Doesn't look like he's gone for the rebound off the ceiling. Getting a little bit more damage done. Did open up a wider gap in Exist half. Oh my goodness, that was close to being potentially the entire game win for Exists. These players are both sitting back very deep in their own half. They do not want to let this one creep in, but disruption plays a major role once again. Exists cheekily.
I didn't realize
got that
I
one
got
working.
The 400 bits too, but I got 10, so here you go, Johnny.
Quite J-Man, thanks for the 400 bits. That's got to be from that promotion on Amazon Prime or whatever it was. I don't know, some promotion. I appreciate it though. Thanks for 400 bits. Thanks Zeus for the 2-month in a row Twitch Prime. Are we going into another overtime here? Will there be any spoilers? That should be dangerous. Oh my word, where's it going? Finally makes contact with the ground. I'm sure both players are happy to see that. What a gamble by Zeus. And that's going to be it. Or not Zeus, I'm trash. Gambles with the boomer on 4 seconds remaining and wins it all with a kickoff goal. Got a much better angle there on the kickoff. It has to be said. He managed to get pretty much perfectly opposite the direction that he wanted the ball to be going. And that's why he did win that. Jensen has already advanced, by the way, 3-0 over Talo. So we're just waiting now for the grand final to load up. Was that 399? No way, was that a 399 km/h shot? That is pretty ridiculous. We're getting some really, really fast shots in this tournament. I remember that when me and Toasty tried to do the world's fastest, or the world record fastest goal in Rocket League, we started off by trying to do this. We were setting up a boomer off the ceiling in drop shot with these exact settings, and it didn't work. Oh, the cheer was a 399. Oh, I thought somebody said 399 km/h. I thought it would be like the speed of the shot. Oh, it's Sparkle Pony's cheer. Thanks, man. 399. What's going on here? Where's the other one? Yeah, it's because we saw a 300 km/h shot earlier, and that surprised me because I was thinking back to when me and Toasty tried to do this, and we tried to do like a boomer shot with these exact mutator settings, and it didn't work. It was not working for us. We were too stupid. You can go watch that. It's really funny, actually. It's the first like 15 minutes or first 10 minutes or so of us trying to break the world record for the fastest goal. I was literally crying with laughter a few parts during that video. Stretchy Boat, thanks for the 97 bits. I do appreciate that, buddy. Alright, let's get into the grand final here of the every mutator setting drop shot stupid tournament. Jensen 3-0'd his semi-final opponent. I'm trash, please ignore. I needed a kickoff goal in overtime. Oh yeah. That was another fun one that I did with Toasty, trying to destroy the entire drop shot floor. The funny thing about that video is when I put that video up, it only got like 20,000 views in the first 24 hours, and then it didn't really get many more views in the following week. It was maybe like 30,000 total, which I was pretty happy with. I thought, you know, that's a really funny video, cool challenge for people to go try themselves, and I had fun recording it. or streaming it live. But now it's almost 500,000 views. I don't know how, but it just started climbing up in views, like so much. And yeah, now it's one of my most viewed videos, so that's pretty mad. Pretty crazy. What's our sub goal at? We're 3 off 2k. Oh my days, we're not going to make it. Was that another own goal that I just missed? I swear every goal in this has just been own goals. As Jensen must be scratching his head a little bit at that one. Because he didn't move on the kickoff. He's just like, oh, for goodness sake, what have I done? Right, the boomer is activated for I'm Trash, please ignore. He's trying to get underneath the ball before it runs out. He still has plenty of time. There is the jump. And he does make contact. Look at that. Straight away, damage being done in the corner. It could have been a goal if it bounced a bit more favourably. Jensen dangerously hits it into the ceiling. That is a huge, huge area for Jensen to be aiming at. And then you compare that to the damage that's been done to his half, and it's really no comparison. There's another chance for Jensen. He's trying to fight against the weight of the ball, or the momentum of the ball there with the plunger. Similarly to the similarly to the haymaker, you really want to be like helping the ball move forward in the direction it's going with the plunger in this game mode. Same thing with the magnet. Like the ball's just got way too much mass to be changing its direction with these power-ups. But if for some reason if you hit it in the direction it's already going or pull it in the direction it's already going, you can accelerate it immensely. So you want to do that with those power-ups. RLCS in 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll be done here. Pretty much perfect timing on this tournament. And right now, Jensen is struggling. Flip reset for him, Trash, please ignore. Wide open net for Jensen. He decides not to go for it. He knows that if he made contact with the spikes there, he might not have been able to get the ball into the floor. Oh, I'm Trash, please ignore. Mistimes his own spikes flick. And another huge chance for Jensen. He's overshot it by a mile though. He activates the magnet early. It's tough to get the ball to change direction with this magnet. However, I believe if you just drive near the ball with the magnet, you can change the color of its trail. So that's what he's trying to do there, is get the trail to be orange just by being nearby. Trash, please ignore, will take these opportunities though. Oh my goodness, what a bounce off the floor. 2-0, and Jensen just desperately needs a goal before he takes any more damage. It's not going to happen. He needs a goal so badly. Because he's done all the damage to the floor, but he's just not able to put it in. He's done it again off the rim. Can I'm Trash, please ignore, hold on here. So much damage being done to his floor, but he's doing a good job like keeping the ball out of it somehow, some way. He's still in control. 48 seconds. Grappling hook for Jensen. Doesn't get it moving in the right direction though. I'm Trash, please ignore is going to be the winner here unless we see a really, really strong kickoff from Jensen. Just like we saw to get him into the final. Okay, surely now Jensen can win this. He's got more free time. The entire floor to aim at, but no, he's taking too long. And that's 24 seconds left. Jensen just can't score. He's got the boomer. He could just lob this into the half and it's going to go in. Trash, please ignore, wasting more time with the kick, or the boot rather. The kick, what am I talking about? Juicy Boy, thanks to the Twitch Prime sub. We're 6 off the 2k goal. Looks like we will have a winner unless we have a miraculous kickoff for Jensen. Not even going to have a chance. He still can't find the back of the net. Can't find the floor. And that's going to be GG's. Win for the tournament for I'm Trash, please ignore. And just a really clinical display. He took his chances. Jensen did not. So congratulations to Mickey, or I'm Trash, please ignore, whatever you want to call him. You can say lucky all you want, but nah, like if you get that many chances as Jensen and you miss all of them, like you've only got yourself to blame. He had so many chances to score, so many, and he just couldn't do it.